Good morning. Little update for you today. Ceiling on this side is done. You can see what's going on here. Got a few gaps to fill in, some cut pieces. I'll do at the end when I have scraps left over. Have to do the other half of the room. But before we get to that, oh, by the way, check this out. This is what that tea and vinegar with steel wool in, and it did to this beam. So it gave it a nice aged, weathered look. It's pretty wild. Came out good. I like it. But got some drywall in yesterday. The thermostat back in. The speaker in the corner. So it's starting to come back together and look like a room again. But as I was saying, before we can do the ceiling over here, this opening where the spiral staircase is, I mentioned this in a previous video. When they did this, they should have put a second 2x6 in along this run, and they didn't. So while the ceiling is open, I really don't want to do this. I feel like I'm going backwards, but quick detour, as Thomas put it. We're going to cut the bridging out, so I'm going to getting ready to support these corners with lolly columns and cut these bridges out and put in a sister 2x6 like we did in the other part of the room with lag bolts, because this hole should be really strong and framed properly. Eventually, we're not going to do this right now, but the spiral staircase is a pain in the butt. I like spiral staircases. I thought it was a cool feature when we came to look at the house. However, you can see like the doorways right there. So in the walkway for the door, you're always whacking your head on this or underneath. Like when you drop something, you come in, you bang your head. So it's not the best design and placement. And you can see, like when you get to the top run, the actual landing, the stair is sideways. They didn't even line it up right. So eventually we're going to put in different stairs. And when we do that, there's a lot of pulling, twisting, and load that goes on that box up here. So we want to reinforce this while we have the ceiling open, so we don't have to rip down the ceiling later and redo it, because I don't want to do that. That's even more of backing up and going in reverse. So that's where we're at today. Getting ready to do that and finish the demolition on the upstairs bathroom, so that on Sunday we can get rid of all the trash out of there and clean it out. Get that re-insulated and battened up for the winter. Check in later.